So this is pound yen analysis for Thursday the 2nd of August. Now let's just have a look at prices and where prices may likely go. So here on the pound against the yen. Now on the pound against the yen, we did come down towards this 145.50, retested, held as support in around this 145.50. Saw this breakout to the upside, breaking above the 200 period average and this key level of the 146. We've seen a strong bullish buy side momentum take us beyond the 146.30. Well, it was 146.38. I think I've moved that. 146.38, taking us all the way up towards this 400 period moving average. From this 400 period average, we had a brief pullback here on the pound against the yen. Retested the 400 period average, weren't able to hold above it for support towards and use it as a springboard towards a move up towards that 147.35. Instead, what we did see was a subsequent breakdown here from this 400 period moving average, as well as that 147. In around a 147 with the 200 period moving average confluence. We've seen a subsequent breakdown towards this 146.38. From this 146.38, we've had a brief bullish bounce, and we've now seen another test of the 146.38, and we've seen a subsequent breakdown towards this 146 with that confluence of a 200. The 200 period average along with 146 increased the likelihood of seeing a bullish bounce at that level. If we do see a bullish bounce at that 146 ticks of the 146, we'll be looking for a move towards that 146.38. Successful break from which again we'll be looking to target this 147 with the confluence of the 400 period average, which has proved to be resistance more recently. Beyond that, we're looking for a move towards that 147.35. If we do have a rather volatile day, we might even see prices test the 148. Currency prices heading up towards that 148.46, possibly the far end of the range being around that 148 here on the pound against the yen. If, however, on the test of this 146 with the confluence of 200 period average, we're not able to find support here, we'll be then looking for a subsequent breakdown towards this 145.50. Previous in area found support, successful break from which we'll be then looking for the horizontal level of the 145.11. And if we have sufficient volatility to bring us beyond the 145.11, possibly looking at the far end of the range being in around that 144.78. Can't anticipate pricing moving much beyond 144.78 here to the downside on the pound against the yen. What we'll do now is have a look here at the daily chart, see how prices are reacting. Oh, so here on this daily chart, we're not really trending here. Prices do seem to, there's a degree of indecision here in prices on the pound against the yen. More recently, we did come back from that pretty close towards that 145, having this move here to the upside, but the selling that has come back into the market. So I suppose more recently we've had a high, and prior to that we had a higher low. So it is a difficult one. So if we do, so we'll use our horizontal levels for reference points. Now in around at 146.38, we did have the 400 period moving average from a daily chart perspective. So if we do go for a retest of the 146.38 and we do hold that 400 period moving average from a daily chart perspective, possibly looking for a move down towards that 144.78, tested that area a couple of times, subsequently broke and headed down towards that 143.78 here. So we do have to be aware that there is a possibility of seeing a breakdown towards that 143. Let's make sure. Yeah. So there remains a possibility of seeing prices breaking down towards that 143.78 in the coming days or so. If we do see accelerated momentum to the downside and we do clear our previous lows in around that 145. So from a daily chart perspective, 143.78, we found support before seeing this move to the upside here on the pound against the yen. And that pretty much wraps up the pound yen analysis. Thanks for watching.